It's your boy AP. Uh, Not sure what I'm gonna talk about today. Um, have nothing planned out. This morning, I was reading a book by 50 Cent. Yup, two quarters. And I read a little bit of his book, and one thing I can tell about his book is that it's very easy to read, like follow along. Sometimes I struggle with reading. I have to take a lot of pauses because there's like too many words that I have to look up on Google, and I don't know the meaning of it. So, uh, 50 Cent, I'm not saying that it's dumbed down or nothing, but it's more easier to digest for people that are not like academic scholars or nothing like that. But it's very easy to that. Maybe it's also because he's a rapper and the way that he speaks is just flows more easily, and I was able to. I'm not a fast reader by any means. I'm very slow at reading, and I take my time, and and it's also difficult for me to retain some of the information and also regurgitate what I've read. Uh, but yeah, the way that he is written out, it's very easy to digest, and that's what I like about that book. Even though I haven't read too much about it, uh, he talked about three things. Let's see if I can remember. Something was about fear, and then the other one was about man, there we go. Fear. Let's just talk about the fear. Let's see if I can remember later on. But fear of being comfortable with fear. A lot of he mentioned like people being comfortable with fear. Too many. If you ask a person, "Are you living in fear?" The person will most likely say, "Of course not." But that's maybe ego, or as people, we're not trying to let everyone know that we're vulnerable. If someone asked me if I was in fear, I would say no, but I know that's not the truth. But people being too comfortable with fear, fear of rejection, fear of trying something new, fear of losing people, losing a job, whatever it may be. And people are too comfortable with that. But Mr. Jackson, Curtis, explained that he faces fear head on, and in his music and in the way that he portrays himself, one might ask that he's not, he's a gangster and he doesn't fear nothing. I got shot up 9 times, and but he says that he does have fear. Everyone has fear. It's just that a lot of people, they just too comfortable with being fearful and lived like that too long. And there is a quote by Marcus Aurelius, probably like I think he was like a Roman emperor, king, maybe one of the most successful in Roman, I don't know, Roman Empire. Uh, he was a king, emperor, a gladiator, whatever. Uh, he said, a man, what did he say? He was like, a man should not fear death, but he should fear of not living. Like when you die, you're like, man, I didn't live like I wanted to. I didn't get to try out the things that I wanted to try. Uh, like maybe asking out this girl that you really liked, and you have regrets. You're like, man, I should have said hello. I should have smiled. I should have, start a conversation. But I was too afraid. I was too afraid of rejection. But you end up regretting it once you're old and you think about like, man, that girl was Maybe you scroll through the socials, the snap faces, and you're like, man, I should have said something. Uh, and then you figure out later on that she said, I like you too. I was just afraid, or I didn't think that you liked me. And you're like, snap, I should have said something. I slipped up because of fear, and a lot of people have fear of leaving their hometowns. Maybe there's not that many resources there, not many opportunities, and they're fearful because they're comfortable with how things are. Maybe you're comfortable with living in a house that someone's letting you live there rent free, but there's no opportunities to advance in life, and you're just comfortable there playing video games. I'm not saying that video games are bad. Everything has to balance out. You just can't work all the time too. You'll drive yourself crazy. But find like a balance. But if you're constantly playing video games, eating crappy food, not taking care of yourself, you get comfortable and you don't leave maybe your town, you don't leave your state, your country because of fear. What if I don't find a job? What if, I don't know, what if being lonely, fear of anything, not being able to find housing, maybe staying out, living out on the street. And don't get me wrong, you have to be smart about, you have to be smart, because that's real too. You can end up on the street, you can get ran over by a car, you can starve, not find work, not find a job, be lonely, not have no support. That's real too. So, but also the fear of you not making an attempt, a try to leave where you're at. I mean, you might have a secure roof. You don't have to pay for it. You're enjoying yourself. You're eating Taco Bell, McDonald's, and you get a little bit of money from here and there, but it's not enough to pick yourself up or to make something happen. Or maybe you need a change of scenery, because a great way to grow up, a great way to experience is moving to another place, learning the culture, learning the people, doing things a different way, and that helps you mature. There's a lot of pain and struggle, yes, I'm not gonna lie, but when you look back, you're like, I don't regret it. It was painful, it was lonely, it was difficult, but I can see that I have a thicker layer of skin now because of what my obstacles were, and those, I believe, prepare you for the future. It's like God, it's like, I'm making it hard for you right now, so it's not as hard for you and later on in life, because it's gonna get even harder. The older we get, the more realer our struggles get. So that was fear, to face fear head on as best as we can, and we're able to take on. That was fear. The other one was about how you portray yourself, the perception of the eye. If you I'm gonna talk about this a little bit quick, because I think we've been rambling on for a little bit. I'm trying to not make this video too long, because this is my second video. So a good thing I remembered the second one. I'll come up with the third one later on in the other video. So the second one was perception. What does the eye look? I know we're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but I mean, that's the way that the world is, unfortunately. But it is true. You see someone has a nice haircut, is fit, in shape, being in shape is like one of the great, like a great way of to present yourself to the world, because it says that I work hard, I do things that a lot of people don't do, and it takes dedication and discipline and drive to get up in the morning before work or after work, and it shows that you take care of your body, which allows you to just think more clearly, feel better, to produce for society, for yourself, for your family, for your loved ones. So being in shape is a good one. I'm not in shape. I'm trying to, but it's hard. That's why when someone is in shape, it's admired, because it's not easy. You know, we come from work tired. We have so many things to do, but just a little walk just to get started is great. But yeah, perception. Uh, you know, the way you speak, the way that you dress says a lot. You know, if you come in with a haircut, like a bummy haircut, probably like this one right here. Look at that. It's not that bad, but you know, I need a little fade. If you come in like all bummy, like if I came like this, like, hey, can I get a job? Are you guys hiring? They're gonna be like, man, get out of here. So yeah, perception. It opens up doors for you. It allows possibilities. It allows people to treat you more, you know, the way that you want. Because when you wear a suit, I've worn suits before, and like to church, right? You go to church, and after church, I gotta go pick up like some, I don't know, Gatorade or something, right? And I'm at a suit, and people just like, oh, watch out, big boss. Yeah, and so it's a perception of, it's very powerful, and a lot of people can get away with it just by looking the part. Like, I don't know if you've seen those YouTube videos where people go into the backstage of the Super Bowl or somewhere where like an event, and they get to go through like security just by having like this highlighter jacket, vest, construction, whatever, fake, you know, fake badge. They can get through a lot of doors where people with a shirt and jeans couldn't get through. So I'm not saying that you should do that or nothing, but yeah, it is a power. You go to an interview, you have a nice haircut, um, you don't smell bad, you have a good shirt, a good pair of shoes, clean shoes, a watch, you know, I'm on time. So yeah, perception is a lot to the eye, and it's difficult, you know, keeping up the look that you want, but it is a powerful tool. So let's see where we're at. Yep, we're gonna wrap it up. That's all I gotta say. I forgot the third one. Hopefully in the next video I'll remember and see what else we could talk about. The third one and some other nonsense. If anyone is watching this, the Super Bowl, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's the Eagles and the Chiefs. It's a repeat. I'm a Raider fan, so I hope that the Eagles can take down Patrick and the Chiefs. They'll avoid the 3-peat, but it's gonna be pretty tough because Patrick is he's that guy, you know. But yeah, much respect to whoever wins the Super Bowl. You guys put in a lot of work, and you guys a lot of work, a lot of sweat, blood, and effort and talent to get there. So whoever wins, even if it's the Chiefs, which I don't want, much respect to you guys, and whoever wins it though. But yeah, peace out. I'll talk to you guys soon.